fishing line from the ceiling.
So much of that would be visual effects now. The fact that we got to actually be on that set.
That's so cool.
Thank you, Stuart Craig.
Yeah.
The hardest scene to shoot was Quidditch, and the audience had to understand the rules. And
There's one keeper and the seeker. That's you.
so Joe Rowling basically did a rule book for us, a Quidditch rule book, explaining every detail of the game. Then, with Stuart Craig, our production designer, designed the look of the Quidditch pitch and really create a pitch that felt authentic and real for a game that is completely unreal.
That's so cool.
And I read through gritted teeth, deeply bitter. And of course, that's exactly what was necessary. And they asked me to play Lucius, and thank God they did.
How dare you?
The point of him being in the story to me was to explain why Draco was such a horrible, heartless, sadistic bully at school.
You too? I was telling you that I think that they make Draco look worse than he is, and they should have showed, like, in the movies, more character development. Because the only reason he's like that is because of his dad. You know what I mean?
That would have been nice too. That would have been nice to like show him grow out of that.
I adored Tom from the second I met him. He was always just the biggest sweetheart.
Working with Jason was a real treat. In fact, working with Jason was not always a treat. Just immediately turned into the most unfriendly, horrible person I've ever met.
I just remember grabbing him and just being as unpleasant as I possibly could and watching his little face, constantly seeking my approval. The very first scene that I shot was actually cut and it's on the deleted scenes. Draco touched something and I used this cane and I went...
Didn't touch anything, Draco.
But I didn't know how sharp the teeth were. And they went right into little Tom's hands. And he looked up at me and his eyes welled with tears.
Yes, Father.
And I went, Tom, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how sharp they were and how heavy.
Because the cane he had, he didn't realize how sharp it was. So then it hit, like, Draco's hand.
Oh, shit.
And he didn't realize. That's basically what he's saying.
Draco touched something and I used this cane and I went...
Oh, I thought he like...
But I didn't know how sharp
He
the teeth
tried
were.
to, but it
And
went
right into little Tom's hands. And he looked up at me and his eyes welled with tears.
Yes, Father.
And I went, Tom, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how sharp they were and how heavy it was. And he went, no, it's all right. It's good for the scene.
He'd be this evil father.
We did take, and he goes, thank you, Lucy, be all. And I swung my leg out. And I stepped down and I swung my stick. And Chris goes, cut! Can we clean the floor where Jason slipped, please? And I said, no, I didn't slip. He said, well, what happened? And I said, I kicked Dobby down the stairs.
You know what's crazy though? Dobby's one of those characters that I didn't even really pay much attention to. Like I didn't even expect him to like be, cause he's one of my favorite characters. No, he's really one of my favorite characters. Like at first, like I was like, yo, this always being so annoying, right? Like I was like, yo, like yeah, cause he was just doing so much at first.
How he was hiding Harry's
yeah, I was like, bro, like you're
letters
keeping
from
this
his
dude away
friends,
from his friends and his guys
and all that.
lonely. But then like as like the story progressed and you see him become clutch in the ending, like
that's like that gives me the same vibe as Snape, low key.
For real?
Cause remember how Snape's story like completely changed around?
Yeah.
It's low key the same vibe that you're telling me.
I never knew how to feel about him.
Snape?
I never knew how to feel about him. Cause I was like, I didn't know like if I liked him or not. But I like how they twisted it around.
Yeah.
Like, what was it, the movie right before Deathly Hallows or the first Deathly Hallows?
It was in...
I don't know.
I think it was in the one after Half-Blood Prince. I think.
Yeah, so it's the one right before Deathly Hallows.
Okay, I think so.
Or was it Half-Blood?
But like, no, isn't that funny how... Cause first I watched it, then you watched it. We literally did the same thing. Yeah. We were talking mad bad about Snape.
I was shit talking the whole time.
And then we find out the truth.
The whole time, bro.
When I move out or whatever, I'm gonna tell my mom to give me a sock, so I know I'm free.
Master has given Dobby a sock.
What? I didn't...
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
I heard, I'm not sure, that the Dementors actually like represent depression and stuff, how it like sucks the life out of you and things of that sort.
Rafe wanted to be ultimately evil and otherworldly, and the best way to do that was to take his nose off.
That's crazy.
He does have a nose. Spoiler alert.
Big was that one of the people that you assume is going to be very important in the story is Cedric Diggory. In that confrontation, Cedric is killed.
Kill the stag! I'm on a Cedric!
And Harry, he manages to take the body and crash land back at the end of the competition, and Cedric Diggory's father believes that his son has won, and then he realizes that the kid is dead, and he howls like a dog.
This is my boy!
I didn't even notice that, like that he thought his son won at first. I didn't notice that part. Yeah.
That's why I was like, that's why I
was
was so sad. I was like, oh, he really thinks his son is right here. I didn't think they was gonna kill him off that fast though.
No, but I think in the books, like when we read them, we'll probably see that they show him like throughout the books more. Right?
That's a scene I remember really distinctly. Yes, these are kids' films. My God, there's some challenging.
Is get up here. Oh, no, look, they really don't look very well.
What's the O?
They're really still here. I mean, has anyone fed them? This is so sad.
Is that what they call
can be Harry Potter.
Isn't it elves?
I thought it was goblins.
Goblins, I don't know.
I'll go down the road.
That's really crazy.
I think it is, because look at the jiggy.
It's really crazy though. They keep like all the props and stuff in the same areas.
I was in film number 5, Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Look, I got my teeth.
Helen has brought her teeth.
My teeth.
She has assured me that she's done literally nothing to these in terms of cleaning.
No, these are actual relic. It's 11 years and
yeah.
Yeah, it smells a bit whiffy. But
You're just gonna put them right in your mouth. Yeah. Okay, in they go.
She didn't even clean. So she didn't clean them for 11 years. 11 years, and then she's gonna put it back on.
Ah, I'd forgotten.
Do you remember me?
I remember this is yeah.
The teeth help.
Other than Voldemort, who would you say is like the worst villain in Harry Potter? I think it's definitely Bellatrix.
Yeah.
Bellatrix reminds me of the Green Goblin.
It's obviously amazing to be back, but it's so, I guess, like shocking that so many people that we both thought would be around for much longer than they have been, like Helen and Alan and Richard and...
Yeah, they're like family.
Absolute legend.
I know I want to be here.
Wow.
And we were talking about her. We was like, where is she?
Yeah.
And we was low-key talking bad.
She died this year.
She probably... Oh, really?
And you can always find them. In here.
Damn, gotta raise that.
Right.
Gotta raise that.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's really sad. Especially for like Harry and like Draco and them. They were so young, like growing up with them. Like they really saw them as role models.
Yeah, those are like that was family, like they said. Those are like their parents.
Come to die.
Are you serious?
Anything.
There we go.
Delicious.
The scene that I thought was going to be really awkward and I wasn't sure about at all, which was us doing our dance.
When you saw this scene, did you think they was gonna fall in love?
Kind of. Like, not really, but
I actually thought they was.
I thought, like, it would cause, like, conflict between, like them two and Ron, because she'll probably be like, oh, I don't know, da da da. You know what I mean? But at the end, I assume that she'll probably still choose Ron.
That would have been interesting.
I feel so lucky that I get to be part of a world that people love so much and makes people happy.
There's something about the escapism you find.
It's something about the girl that just makes my head wanna twirl.
Foundational to who I am. As a person and an actor, I feel so lucky to be where I am and to have the life that I have and be able to work with the people I work with now. But none of it is possible without this. So yeah, it was a very good 10 years.
I wish you could have saw them.
Yeah.
After all this time, always.
Yes, sir. That was awesome. Why did you just stop?
That's the before.
Oh. Alright, so what do you think about that?
It was a really good reunion, and I feel like everybody should watch it if they're thinking about watching it, because it was just really good. I just like how the order they put things in. I really like how they, I don't know how to explain.
How they organize it? You like how they organize it?
Like how they put this one topic first and then the topics that come after.
I thought that was interesting, because I'm not gonna lie, when they introduced like everybody who passed away, I feel like maybe like why wouldn't they put that like at the end? Still give it a 10 out of 10, just because they give so much detail about the film and all that. Like you definitely should watch this if you're, what am I saying? Of course you're gonna watch this.
Right.
Of course you're gonna watch this if you're a Harry Potter fan. There's a lot of great moments in this reunion. So now we're gonna give our top 5 best moments of